Well, it's time for America's Greatest Homecoming, where fans flock to Boone Pickens Stadium, fountains run orange, and the OSU football team gets ready to storm the field. But what truly makes Oklahoma State University loyal and true are the people who keep tradition alive year after year. 2 News anchor Corey Duke shows us how the OSU Spirit Riders are responsible for one of the most iconic mascots in the university's history and the Oklahoma roots that make Bullet so special.
Here comes Bullet, the Spirit Rider.
Onto the field, a symbol of victory. A black mane whipping in the wind, muscle binding as hooves meet turf. A stadium roars as Bullet takes the field, celebrating all that Oklahoma State University stands for. He carries not only the pride for a beloved university, but on his back, a rider, representing more than 20 years of what it means to be a cowboy. The legacy of Bullet brings us here to a quiet ranch on the outskirts of Tulsa. A quick trot around the arena. Leading the way is Keaton Cunningham.
All I knew growing up as a kid, I didn't really understand what Bullet was, who Bullet was. I just knew that in the fall on Saturdays, we loaded this horse up into this cool trailer and we drove to Stillwater and I stood on the football field. And I watched somebody do the coolest job that I thought that there ever was.
Keaton and her sisters, Fallon and Landry, have watched Bullet take the field their entire lives. In fact, they've been a big part of what makes the OSU Spirit Rider program a huge success.
I mean, he was just always with us everywhere, and that was our job.
This is just in my every fall. Like, this is what we do every fall, is go to football games on Saturdays.
From waking up before the sun to prep Bullet for games, to the daily care giving him the best quality of life, these girls embody what it means to be an OSU cowboy, and their mom and dad are to thank. Jennifer Roberts, not only a mother of 3, but a former Spirit Rider in the year 2000.
I enjoyed every second of it. And then in 2005, the athletic department called and asked if we would take over the program.
And Bullet has been running with the family ever since.
It's become this family effort, and my kids have grown up on the football field. You know, they know that our fall revolves around Oklahoma State football.
The magic of Bullet on game days is something felt by each of Jennifer's kids.
It's just really cool to wake up and see him, and I'm like, not a lot of people get to do this, and it's really special just to know that he's right there and he can just help me. He's like my big brother.
Their love for the program, igniting a desire in each of their hearts to follow in Mom's footsteps. And this football season, Bullet's first run on the field became a full circle moment, with Keaton holding the reins.
He knew how special it was. He always knows how special it is, but he knew it meant a little extra to the person on top of him this year.
A spot earned through hard work. Her mom tells me she tried out just like every aspiring Spirit Rider. No special treatment. It was her skill that stood out.
She's got a lot of gifts and talents, and the fact that she chose to use these gifts and talents in this way, I was really proud, to be able to just continue that legacy.
It's this family legacy that's carried a university installment for over 2 decades, bringing alive the spirit of the OSU cowboy. And that spirit will continue as younger generations of family stand at the ready.
Do you want to do this too someday? Do you want to be a Spirit Rider?
Yes.
I would want to do that. Like, that's something that I would just, I think about it in my dreams. Like, that's something that every little girl dreams about.
And when the day is through, Spirit Rider or not, this family's bond with Bullet can never be broken. The heart of what he stands for lives on this ranch. In each of these women, orange runs in their veins. And Bullet, a fixture not just of Oklahoma State, but of this family of cowgirls. In Tulsa, Corey Duke, 2 News Oklahoma.